Hi friends, welcome to this session where we try to look at how reinforcement learning helps in building the robots and controlling the robots. Hi, I am Dr. Sandeep, Dean R&D, Professor in ISC Department, Shri Krishna Institute of Technology, Bangalore, welcoming you. Robotics. Robotics is a branch of engineering, specifically mechatronics, where robots are built to imitate the actions of human. So in robotics, we intend to add our intelligence to the machine so that the machine can simulate or copy our actions as any human would do with his knowledge and intelligence. So we would like to make robots more human way. So it's not possible for any robot engineer to program such that it works like a human, tries to imitate the human actions and human thinking and all that. So to make sure that what robot can be made of so that it has a intelligent behavior. So this session is all about. So let's look at detail what we have with us today, what is there in store. So first let us try to understand how our conventional machine, that is the current computing system with programming works, and then because uh, all the actions done by the robots cannot be programmed as we would like to. Therefore, we try to see how human evolved and how human understood the situation and how human behaves and all that. So for that, what is required is to understand the process called learning. So we try to understand the process called learning, and then we try to see how a human could learn in various different situations. One of the situations where there was someone to teach, so such a type of learning we called supervised learning. Then there are many situations where the human directly gets input from the surroundings and tries to understand what is all around and without anyone's aid understands. And this type of learning is what we call unsupervised learning. And then the human learns various skills by trial and error, and learning such skills will help a human to do many productive works. So we would like to make our machine also learn the same way a human learn the skills. So this type of learning is what we call reinforcement learning. So our target is to make sure that the machine or the robots have uh, intelligence similar to that of a human and can just look around and learns on its own gets updated with the skills, and with time will improve the skills as we humans do. So that is what the reinforcement learning is. And then we look at what are the goals we have while building the robots and requirement of the reinforcement learning while building the robots. When we deal with any situation, most of the time we do come across uncertainties, and we want to introspect ourselves how we humans behave under uncertainties, and we try to mathematically model it. And one such a model is what we call Markov decision process. So we just see the highlights of what a Markov decision process is, and then try to look at how this can help us in building robots through reinforcement learning. And then let us try to answer the basic queries like why we are so much interested in reinforcement learning while working with robotics. Why not other types of the learning like supervised learning or unsupervised learning? Why only reinforcement learning? Yeah, we look at various reasonings for that. And then once we are satisfied that reinforcement learning is the best thing for our robotics, then we try to see how we can implement them in reality. So one of the way to implement is try all options and then select the best one. So such a thing is what we call brute force method. Of course, trying all possibilities, that means there will be almost infinite possibilities, and trying everything and then identifying the best one definitely is out of question. So for a smaller problems, we can talk on this, but in real-time activity, it is just beyond the scope of study how brute force helps us in solving this problem. The next option would be to work on statistical basis and try to make use of the statistical tools like Monte Carlo techniques to understand uncertainty and to know what is the best behavior under very uncertain conditions and all that. So that's other way of working. But as far as the reinforcement learning is concerned, we do advise that Q learning would be the best way of making any machine understand the situation and come out with a solution on its own. And with the time, the quality of the solution should improve. That means the machine should learn on its own as and when new challenges are coming across. So the machine should come out with the new solutions, and that's what is aimed at Q learning. And finally, we look at some applications of robotics where reinforcement learning is used. So that's the summary what we are going to look at in the coming sessions. So that's it as of now. So we begin our journey next into looking at how the conventional machine works and what are its drawbacks, and then look at other parts. And that's it for now. Thank you.